Hey guys, Kevin Bennett here. I've got to quickly share my book with you. I'm absolutely pleased, I'm honored, I'm blessed, and I'm in a massive place of gratitude. After 10 years, by the way, of constant studying, but 2 years of writing, well, more a year and a half, but 2 years of the process of writing, I've finally finished my book and it's ready for you guys in a massive way. Now, I'm going to give you just a little of what's in this book. Firstly, the book is called, most of you must know it by now, Who Helps the Helpline When the Helpline Needs Help. And one of the reasons, amongst many reasons why I wrote this book was based upon observing many people who are serving others are themselves suffering in silence. Not just working professionals, how this book points out, but also the everyday person, the social workers that are not officially social workers in our community, the people who are just out there doing helping the homeless and just helping people in general. This book is designed for people who's been helping others and been suffering in silence themselves. But also, it also looks at the situation from three other different angles. One, it talks to the government. Help the people that are working within your world because you're not treating them good with your bureaucracy and so on and so forth. That's number one. Number two is to talk to the patients, the everyday using me's who sometimes are a bit ratty with, our dentists and our nurses and our doctors and so on and so forth. It gets us to see what they go through on a daily basis. And number three is to talk to them directly, to let them know you're not alone, just like you're not alone. We're all helping someone in one form or another, in one way or another, and we go through things ourselves. We struggle, we are challenged, we go through our pains, we go through our traumas. So the book actually, funny enough, starts off with me talking about my trauma. I thought, how can I write a book about trauma and not talk about my own? So the introduction of the book actually talks about stuff that I've went through in my life and the people around me and how painful it was when they were going through and I were going through what we were going through. So let's go through a bit more. Let's just scroll through a few things. Right here, it talks about, I don't know if you could see it, it breaks down the conversation that I talk with everyone, which is atoms, and how atoms lead into our spiritual world, because we're all made of atoms, and how our spiritual world leads down to our emotions and behavior and how it affects us. So page 15 goes on and talks about us, our relationship with God, down to our feelings and emotions. It's so important that we know it and understand it. So important. Then if I go on to, let's say, page number 20, what's page number 20? What's page number 20? Page number 20, check this out. So I've started writing my notes on it as well. So page number 20, it talks about the universal laws. People just normally talk about the law of attraction. There's many other laws that you've got to know about. You've got to know about the law of action. You've got to know about the law of divine oneness. You've got to know about the law of gender. You've got to know about the law of plurality. You've got to know about the law of relativity. You've got to know about the law of transmutation. You've got to know about the law of compensation. Also the law of cause and effect, the law of attraction as we know, and the law of correspondence. That's on page number 21. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. On page 20, I talk about the life board, that every one of us needs 13 parts of our life that needs to be in place in order for us to be successful. Phenomenal read. You must read it. Let me go on to page 75. Page 75. Page 75. This book's amazing. Trust me. You're going to go back to it over and over again. So page 70. Did I say 75? Yeah, let's go to page 75. So page 75 talks about the industries that vibrate in frequencies. These are the industries that vibrate in frequency. So every single career and occupation actually vibrates in a frequency. I don't know if you know this, but very important to know. So every single occupation. So for example, you've got occupations that vibrate in the frequency of stress. These occupations are like people in the military, firefighters, physicians, airline pilots, police officers, event managers, senior corporate executive, taxi drivers, massive stress for them. Construction workers, very, very bad. Paramedics, you can imagine what they see and experience. Financial services, sales managers, mental health, counselors, and so on and so forth. Also, occupations that vibrate in the frequency of depression: nurses, high depression rate, healthcare workers, social workers. I mean, there's so much here: teachers, administrative staff, maintenance workers, salespeople, massive depression for salespeople, depression that's put on them. Food staff. I bet you guys didn't know that people in the food staff world is really going through it. Then you've got vibrational frequency of suicide. Now, this is really sad. So I don't know if you guys actually know this, but you've got surgeons, one of the highest suicide rates, medical doctors, physicians overall, dentists, police officers, veterinarians, high suicide rate, financial services, real estate agents. Yep, you guys as well. Electricians, lawyers, farmers, pharmacists. I mean, it goes on and on and on, a massive amount. If we was to skip to page number 109, let's see what's on 109, 109, 109. Man, this is amazing. 109, what's on page 109? Beauty, pain, and trauma. And so the reason why I titled it Beauty, Pain, and Trauma, it talks about an amazing model. This woman was such an amazing woman who, and I won't spoil the story for you, but she was helping people, serving people. She won pageants. She was classed as such a beautiful woman. And unfortunately, she committed suicide. And so it's like there's so many people out there who looks amazing. They come across amazing. Their world just looks perfect from the outside. They're making money. They look good, all the rest of it. But on the inside, they're suffering in silence. So this breaks down the story of how it happened, but also every one of these chapters are solutions based as well. So where there's a problem, where there's a trauma, there's a solution that actually matches it. Let's go on to page 09. What's page 9? Page 09. 109, 109, 109. That's what I mean. So oh, I just spoke about 109. So let's talk about page 213. 213. Let's go to it. And I'm missing out so many other things, by the way. There's worksheets in there, by the way. And I'm skipping past these worksheets that you'll be writing in your assessments to help you get through your world, get through your journey, get through your troubles, your traumas, your challenges. There's so much in there. Look, it just goes on. All the different worksheets you're going to have. Absolutely phenomenal. So 213. That's where I want to go. 213. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? What have we got? The book is nearly 500 pages. So, why do most people fail while others succeed? Phenomenal. It breaks down why some of us fail in life and why others are successful. And it really goes into it, and it breaks down the life board within it as well, and the type of people you should have in your life and in your world. You know, so I talk about here. There's so much to even discuss. I talk about here the fact that you should have a certain circle of confidence in your world, and the circle of confidence is the people that you trust in. And I actually point out here that your number one person that you should trust in or relationship with, not a person but a relationship with, is God. That should be your number one, and it breaks down why and how. The second one, if you're not one to share too much with your family and friends, is your therapist. We all should have a therapist, someone that we can talk to and can help us to reflect on ourselves. The third in line is our spiritual connection, maybe our religious leader or someone who we spiritually look towards. They should be next in line. Then family members, and finally like that friend, or maybe the other way around. Some people are not that close with their family members, so it can happen either way, but it's absolutely phenomenal. Next up, what have we got? Man, page 311. The different laws, vibrational frequencies, the different laws. We spoke about that already. And you've got to know about the laws, man. You've got to know about the laws. You've got to know about the law of energy, the law of rhythm, the law of inspired action, the law of divine oneness, the law of gender, the law of plurality, the law of relativity, the law of transmutation. I've already told you this already, man. You've got to know the laws, the law of correspondence, the law of cause and effect, the law of action, the law of attraction, and the law of correspondence. I already said it before, but I gotta say it again, how amazing it is. Next up, what have we got? Next up is page 335. What have we got here? So this is a very, very, very powerful section. It actually talks about feminine and masculine energy. feminine and masculine energy, and the roles of feminine energy and masculine energy, and also what toxic masculine energy looks like in a relationship, what toxic feminine energy looks like in a relationship, and how to make it more powerful, how to be a true powerful masculine person, likewise with a feminine person. And it breaks it down from a scientific perspective. Then it has an assessment where you'll be filling out so you can discover what is going on with yourself, what's going on with your world, what's going on with your emotions, what is going on with you. So it actually has an assessment where you actually fill out all of these areas. And by the time you get through it, trust me, your life is a lot clearer, your life is more prosperous, and your life is a lot more amazing. Trust me. Page 375, and I'm skipping pages. I should really go to let's go 375. We're doing this for quite a long time. 379, sorry. 379. It actually goes on more about it. Masculine energy versus feminine energy. Don't know if you can see. Move the finger. Maybe I can. Probably can't. Let me try and hold it from underneath. Here we go. And you can actually fill it out here as well. Amazing. Let's go on to 436. Page 436. Yep. And so here it breaks down the life board branches, all the different life board branches. It breaks down your feelings, what primary feelings you should be experiencing, how your brain works. It goes through the whole thing. It's absolutely phenomenal, guys. So here's my thing. Go now and get your pre-ordered book. When you go to sign up for the book, there's a box that would say request author to do signature or something along those lines. Send your name or whoever's name it is so I can sign it for you guys. I'm going to be doing a book launch in the end of May. So make sure you bring your books. Make sure you've read enough so we can have an amazing conversation about it. Love you guys to bits. And I want you guys to just know something else as well. The fonts, I reached out to you guys. You guys helped me to choose the font. You guys helped me to choose the book cover. You guys helped me to choose the color. You guys has been and still a part of this book. I want reviews from you guys. I want you guys to take a picture when you have your book. I want you guys to tell me what you enjoy, what's not so much fun, what was emotional, what could have been better. I mean, I want your honest opinions because you guys are phenomenal. We're all one community. And thank you very much for helping me on this journey. This book is a game changer. Who helps the helpline when the helpline needs help? Peace.